So you're trying to sweat a little harder in Forsaken? No problem, I got everything you need. In this video, I'm showing you the exact settings I use to make the game feel smoother and way easier to clutch up in. These tweaks low-key give you a real edge. I'll jump in as both killer and survivor to show how cracked these settings really are. Let's not waste time, let's get straight into it. Alright, we're in the game now. Let's hit up the settings real quick and go through everything. Starting with keybinds, honestly, that one's up to you. I personally rock the default layout, just feels natural for me. In terms of gameplay visuals, I always bump the field of view up to 80. It just helps spot more around you, which is clutch during chases or rotations. The rest of the graphics settings, I leave them untouched. Nothing there really gives any edge. Now audio, totally up to you, just go with what feels right. But the real trick lies in the accessibility settings. Make sure to disable the glitch screen effect from the new visual settings tab. It used to be tied to epilepsy mode, but now it's a separate toggle. Actually, let me break it down real quick. Say you trigger the glitch 3 effect. Normally your whole screen gets messed up with distortion, but if epilepsy mode is on, that effect just doesn't show. It's clean, way easier to stay focused. I'll try to throw in some actual in-game footage to prove it, just in case y'all think I'm capping. This setting is especially clutch when you're going up against a 1x4. No visual noise to mess with your plays. Anyway, let's keep tweaking these settings, though honestly, most of them I just leave on default. Same goes for emotes, I don't bother touching them. Now, under customization, I always turn off camera sway completely by setting it to 0. Makes gameplay feel way tighter. For hit markers, there's this accumulated option. If it's on, it'll show total damage instead of each separate hit. I'll toss up a quick side-by-side comparison so you can see the difference. Personally, I prefer it off, but try it out and see what feels best. Hit effects? Gotta have those on, no question. As for hit sound ID, I usually keep it on default, just your standard hit marker noise, nothing fancy, but it works. For the desaturation effect when your health is low, I prefer keeping it minimal. When I'm about to die, I don't need the whole screen drowning in blood and shadows. It just gets in the way. I'll probably throw something on screen to show what I mean. As for screen shake, I always turn that off. Way too distracting. Same thing goes for that vignette damage effect, or however you say it. Off completely. Alright, moving on to the Survivor UI, I just leave it exactly how it is. For the Survivor UI display option, I personally prefer to set it on Decide, feels smoother. As for the rest of the name tags and extra stuff here, I leave everything switched on by default. And now here's where things get a bit more technical. You want to scroll down to Visible Attack Hitboxes. And yeah, turn that on. What this does is it lets you actually see where those attack hitboxes are during gameplay. You can totally leave it off if that's your thing, but I keep it enabled. Now, let me tell you about the biggest meta shift right now, the visible collision hitbox. If that setting's turned off, let me show you what you're missing. I'll load in as a survivor real quick. See that little glowing aura around me? That's the key part. Now here's where it matters, clones. Right now, things are totally flipped. For some reason, the clone does have the hitbox aura, but my actual character doesn't. It used to be the other way around, which made sense, but now it's weird as hell and makes it way harder to tell who's real. Not sure if it's a bug or some silent change, but it throws the whole strategy off. Like, what are we even supposed to do with that? Do we start chasing the one without the hitbox now? I legit have no clue. Let me know in the comments. Are we switching targets now or just pretending it makes sense? Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up, folks. Those are, at least in my opinion, the top tier settings right now. Let's jump into an actual match and see it all in action. All right, let's take a close look. The clone somehow has a hitbox now, even though it used to only show on the real player. That's weird. Maybe it's a bug or some sneaky update.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
I super stupidly wasted my clone, as usual. Okay, I'll try to mance from it. Oh good, he missed his shot. This is my chance to escape. Bro, would you please get off my back? I think it's time for me to use the first aid kit, but I guess you won't let me, huh? Yeah. Yeah, check it out. I have a glitch effect, but because of the settings, there's nothing stopping me from playing onward absolutely smoothly without any interference. Isn't that cool?
1 seconds. I need 1 egg. Unfortunately for you, there is no sunny side.